A very good afternoon, everybody. We are going to work with functional dependency in database. The attributes of a table is said to be dependent on each other, whether an attribute of a table uniquely identifies another attribute of the same table. The attributes refers to the name of the column or the properties of the table. Now, for example, suppose we have a student table with attributes student ID, student name, student age. Here student ID attribute uniquely identifies the student name attribute of the student table, because if we know the student ID, we can tell you the student name associated with it. This is known as functional dependency and can be written as student ID functional dependency dependent on student name, or in other words we can say that student name is functional dependent on student ID. That means a value which is traceable by another attribute. Formally, if a column A of a table uniquely identifies the column B of the same table, then it can be represented as A functional dependent on B. That means attribute B is functionally dependent on attribute A. We have different types of functional dependencies. We have trivial functional dependency, non-trivial functional dependency, multi-valued dependency, and transitive dependency. This is about a brief introduction about database functional dependency.